Are you excited for Sentry to rip his way into the MCU? See what I did there? Because he's ripping apart that thing, creature. Anyways, yeah, allegedly Sentry's joining the MCU, believe it or not, played by Henry Cavill. Surprise! Sentry's one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe, which is why you barely ever see him in the comics, and when you do see him, there's a specific task he's needed for, and then he just kind of leaves again, sort of in Poochie mode. Except he doesn't die on the way to his home planet. Anyways though, Sentry, he's the result of messing with super soldier serums and such, and Marvel Studios keeps on messing with the super soldier serum, so we are hearing that actively in development right now, Sentry is officially moving forward. They are interested, very much interested in this character, and according to some, the interest has rose ever since Henry Cavill has announced that he is officially done as Superman. Essentially, he's been fan cast as this character for so long that right now is the perfect time and opportunity because, well, where else is he gonna go? He's got Warhammer left. Okay, so let's tackle this in a sequential way. If there's anything happening with Sentry, it will probably be teased and or happen in either A, Captain America's upcoming 4th entry, or Thunderbolts. That's it. B, you make a standalone project, which honestly I don't think Sentry right now should be a standalone project. You should probably establish him elsewhere, see the interest, gauge the interest, and then spin him off into something. Sort of like how they were doing with, other characters previously, in the previous phases, which I think is smart. And honestly, Sentry has a place and time in the MCU. And if you're going to get the character out there, possibly before Secret Wars, to include him in Secret Wars, it would make a whole lot of sense. If it's after Secret Wars, that can also work too, because you're going to eventually have Galactus and Silver Surfer coming. And if you're going to need somebody to throw punches at Silver Surfer, you're probably going to want Sentry, who kind of hangs out in that I'm not a hero, I'm not a villain, I can kind of go both ways depending on how you perceive me and whatever I'm doing, so yeah. So look, I think Sentry is a given. I don't believe yet the whole Henry Cavill thing is true, but again, we've seen Marvel Studios play into the whole hand of fans and fan casting, especially when it came to, well, Mr. Fantastic. I think that's like the most prime example of it. So, yeah, I don't believe the whole Henry Cavill thing, but if he got it, he would honestly be perfect as Sentry. I mean, the role would literally just call for him to play Zack Snyder's Superman. With the snap and all, which is kind of funny. Would Henry Cavill be even up for that? Because he's wanted to play somebody super optimistic and joyful? I don't think many of the characters that people fan cast him as in the Marvel Universe honestly fit that. But hey, we'll see.